What's up, you data-hungry Amazon sellers? This is your host, Tommy Berenger of the Sell, Rank, Win podcast from Merchant Words. And in this podcast, we give you the answers to your most burning questions, actionable insights that you can take away and implement into your business today. So let's go ahead and dive right into today's episode. What do you say? Let's go. What's going on, my Merchant Wordians? Tommy here from Merchant Words, and I'm so excited to bring you the first episode of season 2 of the Sell, Rank, Win podcast. We could not have done it without you. All you loyal listeners out there, thank you for continuing to listen. And this podcast would not be made possible without you guys, without you listeners out there. So thank you guys for that. Just want to say Happy New Year and hope you all have a fantastic selling year on Amazon or whatever e-commerce platform you are selling through. Of course, this is catered to the Amazon seller side of things, but anyone else that is out there with Shopify, Etsy, whatever it is, good luck on all of that stuff. All right. So today what we're going to be talking about is 5 simple ways to make selling on Amazon more efficient. So let's go ahead and dive in, as I like to keep these podcasts short, sweet, and informative. So number 1, outsource. So what do I mean by outsource? So outsourcing is letting go of the tasks that you continually put off. Let go of those tasks and let someone else take care of those tasks for you. So if it's a quick one-off project, of course, Fiverr is good for those. If it's a more involved, longer-term project, then Upwork is a sufficient option to find a reputable and smart VA. And if you're trying to look at ways to identify what tasks or what jobs within your business to outsource, what you want to look at is the projects that you're not passionate about, that are mind-numbing, things that you continue to put off, like I said earlier. Because if you continue to put those off and keep procrastinating on those, your business is going to hurt. Your business is going to suffer if you think you could just take on everything. And it is tough. Trust me, I was that way at one point until I started hiring on some VAs. So definitely try to find those tasks that you're not passionate about and that you do not want to do, and then allocate those tasks to someone else that can do them for you, such as someone on Fiverr, someone on Upwork. And I promise you, once you do this, it is a world of relief, and it'll free you up to do other things in your business that you enjoy and that you need to get done yourself, and things you like to do yourself. Another site other than Fiverr and Upwork that I have used to hire one of my VAs is onlinejobs.ph. Our good friend Dave Kettner told me about this site. He also speaks about it on the podcast episode that he was on. I think it was episode 35. So you can check that out as well. We talk about Etsy selling on that one. But on onlinejobs.ph, you can find a highly educated, hardworking VA from the Philippines there. And their salary should fit within your budget if you are just starting out. And I do recommend to hire someone there part-time at first to see if they are a good fit for your business, and then bring them on full-time from there if it works out. For example, I'm currently having my VA create designs for my POD products that I'm starting this year. I'm starting a print-on-demand side of things in Etsy and Amazon. And what I'm having her do is create the designs and then upload them to Amazon and Etsy to create those listings for me. And if I had to do this every day, I would go crazy, and I would definitely not be making any progress in this new POD model that I am trying out, the print-on-demand model. I could do another podcast on that, but just touching on that here. And then all I do basically is send her, I look through the data in Merchant Words and in Maker Words. Maker Words is our sister site that provides keyword data for Etsy. So I will go through those and then just give her some metrics that I want her to look at, like maybe a certain amount of reviews, certain amount of search volume. And then basically she just goes at that list and creates designs. And, I'll wake up the next morning and then see some new products uploaded to my Amazon seller account and to my Etsy seller account, which is awesome, which is fantastic. And, I got really lucky. I'm getting a really good bang for my buck with her. She is very hardworking, and I do have her on part-time at the moment, but I think I will be bringing her on full-time soon. And it's simple as just jotting down some simple SOPs for them and then creating a Slack channel, or if you want to contact them through WhatsApp, or WeChat or whatever it is, but they prefer, from what I have found, Slack and WhatsApp in the Philippines. So number 2, stop looking at social media. This is easier said than done. We are all guilty of pulling out our phone, scrolling to the latest feeds on IG from Our Planet Daily and drunk people doing things. Yeah, that's what I look at sometimes. And this can be a humongous time suck. And it is just like after you're done looking at this feed, after you're looking at whatever, Facebook, IG, TikTok, whatever it is, you then kind of come out of it. It's almost like a black hole you're in, and you're like, oh my God, what just happened? And then you totally forgot what you were just doing. And you just kind of have to, bring yourself back to what you're doing. And then you're not in that, you don't have that momentum anymore of how you were working. It is horrible. I'm guilty of it myself. But what you want to do, and what I do, is I just turn it on silent, put it face down on its screen. And yeah, I know there's apps out there that will help you with this, but I mean, don't pay, I don't know. Don't use any of those apps. It's just simple as turning off your notifications, turning off your sound, putting your phone face down, or you can just put your phone away in your closet for the day, if you don't need it for work. So that's what I do. So I don't hear my notifications and I don't see them, and I am more focused on getting work done. It'll be more efficient for you throughout the day. Number 3, hire a 3PL. So what is a 3PL? For those of you that don't know what a 3PL is, it is a third-party logistics company. This is basically a warehouse that does the same thing as an FBA warehouse would do. They would pick, pack, and ship your orders to your customers. And you would want a 3PL if any percentage of your business is doing FBM, fulfilling by merchant. So you can simply also use them to store your goods and then send them off to Amazon to replenish if your stock is getting low. You don't have to have them fulfill your orders. This is what I do. I will have my manufacturer in China send, if I have too much product that they cannot send into Amazon, I will then have them send in what they can to Amazon, and then I will have them send in the rest over to my 3PL. And then when I'm ready to replenish my inventory, I'll contact my 3PL, and then they will go ahead and send over whatever I need them to send over to Amazon. And one thing that is really good is that my 3PL is located here in Pacoima, California. So the Moreno Valley Amazon warehouse is usually where that product will get sent to when I create the shipping order. And, it doesn't cost that much, and it works out great, because if I do have some extra product here, I don't need to contact China and wait for it to get over here, 30 days, 60 days, with the manufacturing time and everything, and the sea shipping. So it's always good to have some product here, even if it's in your garage, just a few things. Of course, you can't pack up your entire garage with all of this, but if you want to, you can. But that's what a 3PL is good for, holding on to some of your product and then sending it in to replenish your product in Amazon. And then also to fulfill your orders if you need them to do that as well. All right. Number 4, get a good PPC management software. Managing multiple sponsored ad campaigns can become a job within itself. And it is one of the most tedious things to do inside of an Amazon business, in my opinion. Changing the bids, making sure you're still getting traffic, lowering the bids, adding negative keywords, moving keywords from broad to exact, and then pausing the broad, or bidding down the broad, and so forth. It gets very tedious. So find yourself a good PPC management software to go ahead and automate this process. Number 5, get some software that writes an entire Amazon listing with a proprietary AI algorithm. And I just heard some of you say, does that really exist? Yes, it does. You're welcome. For all of my Amazon listing writing, I use this brand new product that just came out this year called Power Listing. And I cannot live without this. Basically, what it does is you plug in a few of your main focus keywords and then choose a few ASINs that your product is relevant to, and then press the go button. And then it creates with its AI algorithm 5 different listings in under 5 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. I'm not lying. This is needed for all Amazon brands, large or small. Everyone needs to write an optimal Amazon listing. And it has saved me thousands of dollars. And also all that time with the back and forth of the person you hired over at Fiverr or Upwork or whatever it was. And then the back and forth of editing that listing and then getting it just right, making sure it's personalized, right? It's just, that gets tedious in itself. Of course, if you have a VA dealing with someone else who is writing your listings, fantastic. But then you're paying this person to write your listings, maybe $200, if not more, to write one Amazon listing. Maybe there's some people out there who charge less, but you're not getting the greatest Amazon listing, let's be honest. And I have to admit that Power Listing is one of our sister companies. And I rarely toot our own horn. You guys know that. But toot on this one. Power Listing is freaking amazing. And if you were a Merchant Words customer, if you're a current Merchant Words customer, we are giving you a free listing, one free listing. Go there, sign up with the email that you used for Merchant Words, and you get one free listing. And I mean, we give you 10 listings for $200. 10 listings for $200. You could definitely stop paying those humans to write your listings right now and go ahead and head over to Power Listing. I, as an Amazon seller, even if I did not work for Merchant Words, I would be using this thing all the time. I cannot live without it. And I am so excited about this product, and I'm so excited for you guys to check it out. And of course, we're here for any questions that you guys may have on it, but we want you guys to go ahead and test it out. It is super simple to create a listing. So go check it out, powerlisting.com. And our guest, Jeff Bezos, sorry we ran out of time. I promise to get you on the next episode. I really apologize for that. So till next time, guys, stay awesome and be awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. And if you got any value out of this podcast at all, please let us know at the place that you listen to it at, whether it be iTunes, Stitcher, whatever it is. Give us some love, give us an awesome review, and let us know maybe some things you want us to talk about on the next podcast. Until next time, guys, stay awesome and be awesome.